what happened was they had the big new update, which totally changed the world spawns, changed the biomes, and changed the direction the sun rose and set. Now you see here, if you can make that out, it's an arrow pointing that way, and then the letter N to represent north. This was supposed to represent north was that way. But now that is actually west. And you see how I had to kind of squeeze it in here between this building and these buildings, and to just have a compass saying that way is west wouldn't make sense. So that kind of pissed me off. Also, this wasn't a snow biome before, so it wasn't snowing, this compass wasn't getting covered in snow, it was just a forest biome. But it got changed to a snowy biome, which means this little tiny fishing village I built over here, this was not frozen over. This was a pond that they could, well, anybody could technically fish out of. Like I said, this was supposed to be a multiplayer save. Over here I got the docks. I built my crappy little pirate ship. It sucks. Here's a little graveyard. Made it kind of personal. Buddy was my grandfather. Grandma was my grandmother. Sam was their cat. I hated that goddamn cat. He was a dick. Sammy and Missy were my cats. Miss them very much. Here's the dock again. My crappy little ship. Excuse me. Not much to it. I made this not too long after they introduced trapdoors. Below deck, nothing there. Over here was the captain's room. Yeah, and it was my crappy lighthouse up there. This is way before the concept of making circular buildings in Minecraft had even entered my mind, so it's completely square. And then you got this nice little walkway past the graveyard into a little fishing village, which no one can fish in anymore. These little stone structures, this was again the way they changed it, screwed up how doors were placed. Little cave system. I didn't actually, like I said, I did most of this just spawning stuff in. All these caves, I never actually went caving in, I just went through and placed down torches, especially this one. Lots of mushrooms here. Jeez, this was before they nerfed the spread of mushrooms, so yeah. Tons of mushrooms, all the brown mushrooms you could ever need. And then the cave goes down, even more brown mushrooms. Jeez. Some skylights. Yeah, I was really proud of this map, and then they went and changed everything and screwed it up by having it frickin' snow everywhere. So, let's see, over here, we got a little campground, a little fire, and again, this wasn't frozen over, so there's another place you can sit down on the bench and fish, and a little tent here, a nice little outdoorsy area, fire to keep you warm. Off this way was the town itself. Now, all these villagers and iron golems I spawned in, but it was supposed to be like I wanted it to be a multiplayer map, so everybody could have a job as a blacksmith where they would create weapons and armor and tools and stuff. Over here is a butcher where you get your chicken, your pork, your beef. I made everything out of cobblestone. It looks terrible, I know. Again, I'm not the most creative guy. Armory, where I would have more weapons and armor. Little fountain, didn't freeze over, thankfully. Over here we've got a hotel. It has a few rooms. Oh, chill out, guy. Little small rooms. Yeet. There you go. Little place to sleep. Little chest to keep your things. 2-story hotel. What, 8 rooms? Yeah, 8 rooms. Hey, guy. So, next over here, this was my original house. Get out of my house, boy. And I don't really know what's going on here. This is supposed to be like a little bench and a little sitting area. Go upstairs. A few bookshelves, double bed. Guy jumping on my bed. There's a couple houses in here also. Some of them have little rooftop patios. That's the pub there with the tent, or the tent, whatever you want to call it, on the roof. Another little house here. There's the pub, little bar, place to keep drinks, and then the canopy, a couple of rooftop tables. Very nice, very nice. Over here we got the general store, big general store, just sell bits and bobs of everything. Big storage area. And we got here bakery, and have cakes and cookies and stuff. And hardware stores, they keep tools, sell tools and stuff like that. Then off this way, well, ignore that for now. I got the little community garden, which just got frozen over. Thanks a lot. Over here was the cactus farm, so I'd have cactus on top of the sand. It would grow, touch that block, pop off, fall down here where this was running water, get pushed down to here, and then push down to here, get collected, and into there. And get the tree lights over there. Now this here was the beginning of my castle. I've done all this with World Edit, and I didn't have a plan for it. I just wanted to get the basics down and eventually turn it into my castle. You know, use it on a multiplayer server, but this area was mine. I did a half circle here back before I even knew how to make circles, so that's kind of cool. Up here, this was my throne, my iron throne. It's not made of melted swords. But then back here, was my nether portal. Enter at your own risk. So I made this room look kind of like the nether was kind of sneaking out through the portal. Some lava and fire and pillars and stuff around, and go in here. That's last chance. And then a little area to get yourself prepared before you just step out into another cave and see no ghasts or anything. One last little thing to this map. I was planning on making it a lot bigger and adding a lot more buildings and stuff. But then the big update came out and just ruined everything, and I just kind of gave up on it. Eat. Eat. There was one more area I added. This was going to be like the area for the others, the kind of outcasts. I don't know why I made them pyramids. But that was going to be their houses, and then I got the watchtower over there. And then I added one more little area for a hermit. Go away. And this is just a small little cave that I was going to set up for somebody who was not so sociable. Nothing in here but a bed and a redstone torch. So yeah, even though I cheated a lot of the stuff in, I did work kind of hard on this map, and it really pissed me off when they made those major changes and kind of really ruined a lot of the stuff I had planned as far as turning this into a snow biome and almost all the water freezing over. Oh, I forgot to show you this. This was going to be like the guard tower. Not much in it. I was going to put a bunch of chests and stuff full of armor and stuff, and a few floors. And then up here, just a way for the guards to look out over the town. And if we had any troublemakers, any ne'er-do-wells, go down here, and we have the prison. And prison cells, not a very pleasant place. A slab to sleep on, and a redstone torch to keep you kind of warm. And you can either drink from that, piss in that, shit in that, or probably do all three. And like I said, this was supposed to be for a multiplayer server, so these will be, if the OPs had a problem with a particular player, they could teleport them to this area, take all their stuff, and they'd be stuck here for a certain amount of time, or until they learned to behave themselves, or just gave up and quit joining the server. So yeah, that's my town. It sucks now. Very sad. What do we got next? Looking like we only got one left, and that is my latest map. So file name, this was when 1.4.6 came out, and I still didn't have Ray's Minimap installed. I didn't build my home near the spawn. I travel a little bit, so I changed the name of the world save to the coordinates of my home. And here we are. This is my latest save. Little wheat farm here, little cocoa bean farm. Got some melons, got some carrots, which I'll be honest, I cheated them in because I couldn't find a village. And then got the wheat and the pumpkins. The villagers I also cheated in. Up here I had made a bunch of little houses for the villagers, because I thought they would spawn, and they have not. I just got these three little douchebags who keep running in and out of my house all day. Over here, I got my barn. Got, one of each animal. Nice little support beam with the sideways facing logs. I think that's nice. You can get in there, out there. This is my home. Started off as a cave home. Got the nice clock on the wall. I like the new item frames. I'm dirt and the whatnot, and special stuff. Furnaces, anvil, more stuff. It's my branch mine. There's the nether portal, and I built a circular tower, and it's empty. There's nothing in there. Extra little room with a painting. I like this new 32-bit Faithful texture pack, because in 16-bit texture pack I had no idea what this picture was. I thought it was like a karate guy attacking, but apparently it's an angel. So, Alright. Up here, got the nice little balcony overlooking the swamp and forest, and back there's a big mountain biome with a big hollow mountain. Go through here and go into my big empty pointless circular tower, and goes up a few stories. First story, got a little rooftop area with the new stone walls. I like those. I think they look nice. And more mountains over there, and yeah. So not much to this map either. I'll be back with you guys in just a second, because I have actually been playing Tekkit and Technic a lot lately, so I think I'm going to move on to Tekkit and Technic World Tours, so I'll be right back. Okay, before I go over to my Tekkit and Technic files, I just want to show you a little bit more of the world. Stuff I haven't built, but more of the natural world in this area. Got out of the way, Testy. Alright, so first of all, let me show you the seed of this world in case you're interested in playing it. Please realize that you're not going to spawn anywhere near here. You're going to spawn like way off in that direction to the northwest. Oh, and I forgot to mention also that over here, very close to my house, it's okay since I'm playing on peaceful, but there is a witch's hut right over there. See? See the witch's hut? You see the witch's hut? It's a witch's hut. Alright. So, this area was interesting because it's back over that mountain is the plains, which is where you would spawn. And here you got the swamp. Over there to the southeast is a forest. These trees I planted myself, so ignore those. But all this area here is the jungle tree. I planted that too. This area here is a mountain biome, and over here you got one of these big hollowed out mountains you come across from time to time, and it's actually pretty cool in there.